Standard 7, General Science, Chapter number 2, Plants, Structure and Function. In today's video, we will be learning plants, structure and function. The topic is formation of roots. In this slide, you can see the process of germination of seeds. This stage is very important for the development of the radicle and the plumule. Did you recognize these beans? These are the moth beans. Have you seen them before while your mother is cooking? Yes, you have definitely seen this before. But for this, you have to soak them in water for at least 5 to 6 hours to get the seeds germinated, and you can have them. Now we will see how the germination takes place. When the germination takes place, the white part which grows below the soil is called radicle, and the green part which you can see which grows above the soil is called plumule. In this way, after the germination, two parts are developed, the green and the white color, which is the plumule and the radicle. The part you can see which is growing above the soil is called plumule, and later it develops into a stem. Here you can see the development of radicle and plumule of wheat and maize plant. And the plant is developed. Now we will study how the roots are developed. Here you can see roots. Now you might be wondering, what are roots? The part which develops from radicle are roots. They grow into the soil. They are thick near the surface of the ground and tapers to the pointed end. So now, what these roots do? They hold the plant tightly into the ground and support the plants. Now we will see how the root grows. You can see the root is growing towards the ground. Roots of some plant produce secondary roots. You can see here the roots are producing secondary roots from the mother root. Now you can see that they grow obliquely. Now what is obliquely? Obliquely is the position of roots having a slanting position or direction which is neither perpendicular nor parallel. And also these roots spread far and wide in the soil. Observe here carefully. Can you see the secondary roots growing from the mother root? They are growing obliquely and far and wide. Now we will see the different types of roots. The first we will see is the tap root. Observe the diagram carefully. Can you see the surface of the ground in the diagram? Now see the part of the root on the surface of the ground. See its thickness. It is quite thick, right? And now it is tapering down towards the end. That is, it loses its thickness when it goes down. Now see the end point of the root. It is quite narrow. Can you see it? Now we will study how the taproot grows and what are the special features of the taproot. So now you might be wondering, what is taproot? The main root of plant which grows straight downward and from which smaller roots grows is taproot. These smaller roots have hair-like structure which are found near the root tips. These hair-like structures are called root hairs. Can you see the tip of the root? The tip of the root is very delicate and it is also the region of growth for the root. It is covered with a root cap which protects it from injuries. Now we will see the second one, which is the fibrous roots. So now we will see what are fibrous roots. Thread-like or fiber-like roots arising from the stem are fibrous roots. So now what these roots do? These roots absorb water and nutrient from the soil. Monocotyledonous plants have fibrous roots. So now taproots have which type of plants? So dicotyledonous plants have taproots. To study this, we will perform an experiment, which is also given in your textbook on page number 10. For this, take 2 glasses of water and place onions on them. See to it that the roots of the onion are completely immersed in water. Can you observe, as the root has grown, the level of the water in the glass has decreased? This is, it has absorbed the water. As onion is monocotyledonous plant, fibrous roots are grown. Can you see fibrous roots? Similarly, coriander is a dicotyledonous plant and has taproot system. So now you can perform the coriander's activity at your home and confirm whether it is a taproot or a fibrous root. Once you perform the activity, you can let me know in the comment section below. Thank you.